Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Captain Marvel Monday. This is Channel Bryon Lape reading some more articles from CheatSheet.com and trying to be a little bit more rambunctious. I know during my time on lockdown and house arrest, I thought I would come up with a better way to do these, and I've tried a couple things, and I keep falling back to this because my housemates don't tend to participate very well. Actually, not participate. They don't. I don't know what they do. So anyway, this is from cheatsheet.com, as I said. Now, this is another theory about the next phase of Marvel movies. This is kind of the phase 4.95.1 type era. We've had some articles saying that maybe in the next Avengers movie or Captain Marvel, so Avengers 5 or maybe Captain Marvel 2, we would see an evil Captain Marvel or something, maybe Captain Marvel 2, something comes from space, and it's going to make her evil for the next one. But here's yet another theory about Captain Marvel 2, and that involves the Fantastic Four. And we've seen 2 tries at getting us a Fantastic Four movie over the last, 15 years or so. And they've all been horrible. And then we had a reboot, which was even worse than the original. So Marvel may have just figured out how to introduce the Fantastic Four into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Fans have been wondering how the studio would bring Fox's old franchises into the fold ever since Disney purchased the company. Yep, this has also been things with some other parts of the MCU that Fox has. It's like, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? I don't know. Well, we'll be introducing the Fantastic Four alongside Carol Danvers in Captain Marvel 2. Well, maybe. Marvel introduced to Marvel to introduce new franchises in Phase 4. They have to, because the old ones are have come to an end, with the exception of, I guess Black Panther can continue. Ant-Man's already had 2 movies, so there's a good chance that the next Ant-Man, well, I don't know if there will be an Ant-Man movie. I think there's going to be a Wasp movie, but we'll see. Last summer, Marvel announced all of the projects have been slated to open in theaters over the next 2 years. The studio also unveiled its ambitious plan to expand its universe. Yeah, we know about the Disney Plus stuff that no one's watching. While these projects are very exciting, Disney has just bought out Fox when Marvel introduced Phase 4. So what about Fantastic Four, X-Men, and Deadpool? Would not be included in Phase 4. This... yeah, so that's why I say it's Phase 5 or into Phase 4. They might introduce something. Luckily, it does not sound like fans will have to wait long for some of these franchises to be introduced to the MCU. Ryan Reynolds has already confirmed that Deadpool 3 is under development, and inside sources now claim that Marvel has a plan for featuring Fantastic Four in the upcoming project. Okay, so we know we got a reboot where they changed some of the races of some of the characters. We're going to see gender swaps, or we're going to see a trans. Is someone going to be trans? Is Mr. Marvel going to be a trans man, woman, whatever that is? Fantastic Four is set to debut in Captain Marvel 2. Along all the Marvel franchises, Fox's own Fantastic Four was probably its biggest flop. Yep. At times, X-Men gave it a run for the money, but the superhero team's track record is hard to match. Yeah, I think the problem with X-Men is when they needed to swap out actors, they decided to reboot as opposed to doing what, we had several Batman movies in the 90s that just showed just recast and keep going. With that in mind, fans have been looking forward to seeing what Marvel does with the failed franchise. Although the studio has not confirmed any of the reports, an insider told "We Got This Covered" that the Fantastic Four will be unveiled in Captain Marvel 2. I'm guessing they're just going to show up or maybe they're going to be, who knows. And then they'll have an origin story afterwards. The source claims that Larson's sequel will be set in the quantum realm, which is where Reed, Sue, Johnny, and Ben have been hanging out. Why? The insider did not have any. Then we're going to get Chris Evans to come back as Johnny Flame. Okay, any specific details about the team's debut, introducing them in the quantum realm makes some sense. Unfortunately, Marvel is yet to confirm a premiere date for the project. Yeah, Captain Marvel 2 is got to be one of the most talked about movies, okay, that doesn't have a release date. We believe it's in 2022. We don't know exactly when. We don't even know what time frame it's going to be. Is it going to be post-in-game, pre-in-game? It very strange. Marvel is, so what about Fantastic Four and Ant-Man 3? Marvel has been tight-lipped about the upcoming projects, but we know that Ant-Man 3 is slated for release in 2022. Filming for the project expected to get underway in summer 2021. Because, actually having time to make the movie good is not a good thing. With Ant-Man being the franchise that introduced the quantum realm to the MCU, there's been a lot of speculation that the Fantastic Four will debut in with Scott Lang and Hawk Pym's next outing. Okay, so we got Pym coming back. A fan theory suggests that the team has been stuck in the quantum realm for years and that Scott will mount a rescue mission to free them from the clutches of Kang the Conqueror. Marvel has not said anything about the... Now, see, that sounds interesting. Now, see, here you've piqued my interest. Could you get something where you have Ant-Man has an adventure in the quantum realm? It's kind of a side adventure that he encounters them but can't get them out. And then they get them out in Captain Marvel 2. Maybe something like that. Marvel has not said anything about the movie's plot. Because the thing is, we've also read other articles saying that, stating that Marvel is worried that Brie Larson cannot carry the movie by herself. And she's going to need some help. And this would be one way to get it. Marvel's not saying anything. Okay, this is the third time I've read that. Okay, so let's just go on. Opens up about the fantastic. So John Krasinski. Speaking of fan theories, there have been growing support for Marvel casting A Quiet Place Part 2 star John Krasinski to play the part of Mr. Fantastic. Casting for the Fantastic Four has not started. Okay. I'd totally be open to that. I love the Marvel Universe. I love watching these movies. They're such a great time. Yeah, they're just cookie cutter. Okay, so Krasinski is also asked about potentially helming the Fantastic Four reboot. Although the actor-director is open to the challenge, he also admitted that he does not want to mess with the formula that has made the MCU so successful. This looks like directing Fantastic Four. Fans have also called for Krasinski's wife, Emily Blunt, to play the Invisible Woman. Blunt was less enthusiastic about the idea than her husband, though she did say that she would consider the role if the script was good. Again, tell a good story first, okay? I don't know. For me, it's all script dependent, part dependent. I don't think that I'm going to sign it into something in a hypothetical way. Well, fans want to hear more about the Fantastic Four for the first movie in Phase 4. Although, okay, we have Black Widow has officially been delayed. This is from the viruses and everything. And there's a good chance. It all depends on how the public gets back to things. But when the corona crap is over, we could definitely see, the first few movies could be huge because people just want to get out of the house. And that's it. Now we're on to something else, and I still don't know what the heck all this Tiger King nonsense is about. So this could be, if they do this well, I should say this has the potential for being good if they do it right. You have Scott do something in the quantum realm, run into them, something. He's on it. It's like I said, a sidebar mission, or he can't get him out. And then, kind of like, almost like a post-credit scene. Hey, I know where to go to get some more help. And then you can have Captain Marvel be fighting something and then kind of come together, and they have to get the Fantastic Four out in order to defeat some baddie in that movie. So, because like I said, we've seen other articles talking about how Marvel is concerned that Brie can't carry Captain Marvel 2 by herself. And really, once we started getting into the mixed universe, the characters kind of came and went in different places. But anyway, I actually like this idea if they do it right. And I understand, Feige's got like 3 or 4 formulas. The scripts are cookie cutter, but these are also comic book movies, right? There's not high art. So the fact that they've found a formula and they're just chunking them out, just turning them out on mimeograph machine, and it's the same scripts, and maybe they copy and paste, parts of script 1 set up and parts of 2 and 4. For comic book movies, that's fine. And for they've hit on, like I said, they've hit on a formula. It works. They find the right formula for these movies. They could be absolutely great. And I like Emily's answer because story first. Story first. Make a good script, make a good story, and then, introduce whomever you want. So what do you think the idea? Do you think the Fantastic Four ought to be a standalone? You think it ought to blend in? It could be, these astronauts, something could happen to, part of the post-in-game rebuild. I like the possibility. Now, they might do as kind of like, some old, these happened like 30 years ago. They get sucked in the quantum realm and they've been stuck there. We've kind of seen that a couple times. I mean, we could easily see it again. But I like the concept of an experiment, and maybe even have it where Ant-Man, they're doing some kind of experiment and they get sucked in there, and then it's not some kind of Marvel 2, they get pulled out. So who knows? We will find out soon enough. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thanks for clicking the subscribe button. Please click that like button if you like this goofy content, and let me know what other goofiness you want to hear about and what my opinion on and all that other good stuff. Thank you very much, and bye. See, but because it goes in and out. Now that sounds too hot. All right. All right. Stop. All right. 3, 2, 1.